I feel left out. How come I wasn't invited to this meeting?
Oh, actually, as part of our annual goal this year, we chose peer coaching to help us refine our practices and become more aware of actions we may not be aware of by expanding our open pane of our Johari window. We are preparing for our first peer observation.
I'm so glad I didn't choose peer coaching as part of my yearly goal. That sounds like a lot of extra work. And who needs that extra stress of having even more people coming into their classroom to judge and criticize their work? I have enough with just the administrator evaluating me.
It isn't a lot of extra work, as you put it. First of all, you must trust yourself. You can't trust others into your classroom if you do not trust yourself first. You're going to teach anyway, so why not have other professionals who are also currently in the classroom, facing similar challenges, serve as an extra pair of eyes who can help you gather qualitative as well as quantitative data that can help you discover root causes for challenges that you have been unable to solve on your own. Your peer coaches are not there to evaluate, judge, or criticize you in any way, but rather to provide you with support by collecting data that you cannot collect on your own because you're teaching. Through this data, you can discover very useful information that positively impacts your lessons and your relationships with your students.
Wait, I'm confused. Did you say your peer coaches do not evaluate, judge, or criticize your work? You mean they do not go back and report what they have observed to the principal?
That's right. Peer coaching is between you and peers you trust, and it's an ongoing opportunity for you to ask your colleagues to observe certain behaviors, strategies, techniques, students, or anything else you may be curious about. You may want to find out if a particular setup is really working out, or you may want to try out something new you recently learned at a workshop or conference. Peer coaching can help you determine the level of effectiveness of a new or even old skill and gives you the much needed time to reflect once your colleagues have collected the data. Data reveals so much information that you may be unaware of, but that others might know about your practice. Or maybe you have a certain perception of your teaching practices, and the collected data will either confirm that perception or reveal information that will change your viewpoint.
It sounds very data-driven, reflective, collaborative, and relevant to our current practice. I get the impression that you receive immediate feedback as opposed to waiting weeks and in some cases never receiving feedback. Receiving immediate feedback allows you to make adjustments in order to provide better learning experiences for your students. Is there only one type of peer coaching?
Actually, there are 3 types of peer coaching. Technical coaching is used when you have learned specific teaching methods at a staff development workshop and you want help transferring that training into the classroom.
Another type of peer coaching is collegial coaching, which seeks to support your development of highly effective habits such as self-initiated reflection about your teaching.
And the other type of peer coaching is referred to as challenge coaching, because this type of coaching seeks to find solutions to problems that keep coming up during your lesson planning or during your delivery of a lesson.
Must be nice to have such a great network of supportive teachers you can trust that can help iron out any classroom management or instructional delivery issues you may come across throughout the school year. What does the process look like?
The process consists of 3 stages. During stage 1, we hold a pre-observation conference which helps to clarify what the observers will see when they walk into the classroom. We discuss the lesson plan, our focus, and what data collection tool we will use during the observation.
Stage 2 is when we conduct the actual classroom observation. We collect data on our mutually predetermined focus and write objective descriptions of what the teacher and students are saying and doing.
The last stage, the post-observation conference, is when the teacher takes the opportunity to review the observation data and engage in self-reflection. While the teacher is reflecting out loud, the coach listens and clarifies any possible confusion. It is the teacher who decides what changes to make and what the next steps should be.
Looks like I'm going to have to reconsider my opinion regarding peer coaching. Next time, I will approach something I know nothing about with an open mind. I need to defer judgment until I have learned more about a topic, ask questions with humility, and practice healthy skepticism.